2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. Rich, this second round is all set up for our featured player because yesterday was an outstanding performance.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
We're going down to the first hole now. And let's see what she can do here today. That's an awful error. Henny, how bad is this lie?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
That's out to the right for sure. Well, she's got that out of the sand, but still a long way from the hole. Setting up miles from the hole. So close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
She's currently sitting in first place. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This is her second shot.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Oh, that rush past the hole with some serious speed.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
How close was that to going down? Putting for bogey. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This one's right of the green.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And she needs this to save par. Currently 4 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy. Well, there's some excitement going on elsewhere.
Now let's take a look at Max Homer from earlier today. taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind blowing straight downwind for her. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. She's built a solid 6-stroke advantage on the field as we move to the next. To par 4, the 5th hole.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
And how's that sitting in the bunker, John?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And she's safely on the surface from the sand, but still some work to do. She needs this to save par. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
This one's going pretty hard to the right.
Looks good off the blade. And the par putt just slides by there. That's disappointing. And this one will be for bogey. And she remains in first place after that one. Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player has done has been absolutely spot on, flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And what a stunning setting we have for the 3rd round of the Farmers Insurance Open right here in La Jolla, California and Torrey Pines. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Let's head down to the 9th hole. Second shot here on the 9th. Is this one releasing out too far?
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
And Henny, how is her lie looking?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down. Yeah, this is lovely.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here at the 10th.
This one headed left in a hurry.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Giving this one ample room out to the right. She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And well hold. Let's move on. And she's our leader. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And he's down there. You got to read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. All right, that's going to move her to 7 under for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Going with the 5-iron here. She got it, but I'm not sure if she got all of it. Setting up in some very deep rough.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Still in the lead now after that hole. So another impressive display. On top of the leaderboard, though, Rich, is plenty to play for.
It is a satisfying position to be on top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Pga Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Let's check in on the play. Out at 15. Been quite a dominant performance by her, hasn't it? Got quite a healthy lead. Let's see how she closes this one out. Time for the second shot at the 15th.
Just a little right of the green.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. That was well played. Hit with confidence. She can now grab the putter. Big putt for par coming up. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
And that's going to come up short. And down it goes. Playing nicely now. 13 under, heading down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
And just checking in on the standings. And she continues to lead this tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, that's a stunner. How well she's swinging it. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt is about 8 feet.
This is for par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
She's got this heading right.
This is her third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, I hope she makes this one because it's for par. Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you? That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Huge bunker shot here to win the tournament. And if this chip drops, she'll win the event. Or is that the number? And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
It's just one of these wins where you just